Hey, Brett here with Rock and Roll Resale. Doing a little unauthorized thrift run today. Haven't told Grech. Shh. We'll see what we can find. Let's do it! First order of business, we're going to head over to the shoes and see if we can find any decent boots. We really don't have that great of stuff in here, but this is always where I start. Alright guys, I'm not having a lot of luck here. Most of the stuff is overpriced. Way overpriced. Stuff that's like basically retail or more for brands that it's a lot of stuff I've never even heard of. These Polos are interesting. That's the first decent thing I found. Let's see if they're worth anything. Guys, looks like we have a winner. These are Polo Country Sportsman Ranger cookie boots. Even though they want 20 bucks for them, 19. I've got a coupon. They're in really good shape. They comp out around 85 bucks. That's pretty sweet. Alright, I took a closer look at these boots. Even though they're going to comp around 85, you can tell in this light, these are really discolored. Right here, they're really light all the way along, both sides. And I think somebody who wants Polo boots is not going to like that. Not for 85 bucks. I know I wouldn't, so I'm going to take a pass on these. It's a bummer. We're going to work our way down towards the electronics and the rest of the store, see if we can dig anything up here. I'll check and see if they have any bins out here. Doesn't look like it. You guys, one of the tips that I've got here, a lot of people already know this, but if they have bins out, always check the bins first, because that's a lot of times where you find the best stuff. Freezy, you better have a good year, otherwise while they're in deep duty. So apparently, Goodwill thinks it's a good idea to sell a bunch of empty tubs for $5. $5. They're all just beat and they're just all over the store too. Bags to books. It might be Zach Freezy's backpack. We just saw him, right? Alright, these are cool. These are American Tourister floral tapestry. You can hear over that annoying sound in the background. They're in pretty good condition. It's a pair of them. I think they're from the 80s or 90s. They're cool. It's like all the zippers work. It's got a lock on it without a key, but I think you'll probably get about 50 bucks for the pair, and they want 10, so I think they're going to pop on these. I'm going to decide. I'm going to carry them with me and see what else I can find. Alright, in the sporting goods, this is pretty decimated, pretty cleaned out. Look at this. There's nothing left in here. You come in here looking for skis, rollerblades, baseball mitts, bats, stuff like that, but there's really nothing to choose from in here. Alright guys, check this out, what I just found. Alright, so talking just about a minute ago about golf clubs. Okay, I'm left-handed actually, but that doesn't change the fact that these are two kind of oddball clubs. This is a Callaway Golf Biggest Big Bertha. Grant's an older driver, but it's 6th degree. I've never seen one of these. I used to have a 9. It's almost impossible to hit. And then I have a Ping IST Titanium 7 degree. You gotta be a freaking baller to hit one of these things. And they're cheap too. Usually they've been jacking these things up. That's $9. And this guy is $9. So those are both, I guess. Okay. Found this Cuisinart. I think it's an R something 8. And look at the model here. Actually, it's the wrong box for this. Actually, there's a different one inside of it. It looked pretty cool, but it's missing a couple of the parts. I could probably take this thing and piece it out. Actually, I want 15 bucks for it too. It works. I tested it. It's got the plunger. Some other stuff going on with it. I don't know. I don't feel like monkeying with it. So I'm going to pass on it. 50 bucks for a used Mr. Coffee. This one is for her house. A simple one like this one. Well, not this one, but a simple one. It was like 15 bucks, so I don't think. Well, checking out the games aisle here. I am on the hunt for Dark Tower and crossbows and catapults, but I've yet to find either of them. I always look though. Let's see if I find anything else that's worth anything. Yeah, not looking too good. Alright guys, here's a Polo. Be on the lookout for mold madness, but with a caveat. This is a 2004. If you look at the bottom here, oh, it's going to be upside down, but it's right here. It's a 2004, but you can find the one from the 90s, and it's got all the parts over at the bunch. Even if you can just get part of it and piece it out, it might be worth it. So that one's a pass. Alright, found this Verapelli jacket, or Verapel. 20 bucks for it. It's really a weird material. And I'm looking up comps on here, and I am not seeing what I want to see here. There's just way too many of these things that are unsold. Some of them, if you get a real banger like this guy, that's a Gucci though. Let's see. Yeah, there's a one for 200 bucks, but that's like a hooded, full zip, high grain leather, and this is kind of, I don't know, it's really thin. I might be making a miss on this, but I'm gonna pass. I'm passing on a lot of stuff today. This is an LL Bean, reversible blue on blue, goose down puffy vest. There's the deal. Problem is, it doesn't have a size in it. I think it's XXL because it's way too big on me, but the neck has kind of, it's kind of worn. It's dirty. I don't think I want to take a chance cleaning it. They want 10 bucks for it. If it's in really good shape, I could probably get 50 for it, but I'm gonna pass. Alright, this is super cool. I found this Kryptonics torpedo skateboard. It's called the 1965. There's no way it was made in 65 because I remember these things in the 80s and the 70s and they weren't this nice. This one's not worth so much, about 15 possibly, which isn't worth it. It's only 4 bucks. But if you find the purple one, it looks like they go for about 50. Before I go, I always take a spin through these kind of, I don't know, tchotchke aisles, like ceramics. It's anything super cool. It's interesting. Giant body. A weird egg. I'm gonna have to look at that. Bobbleheads, more now. Looks like the ostrich, I think. But just, I don't know. This isn't really my thing, but I always kind of come through, cruise through, and see if I can find anything interesting. We'll show you anything if I do. I looked this guy up because I thought it was interesting. This is a resin of bears fishing. People actually buy this stuff, so it's like a music box. You put batteries in it. It looked clean, but it's impossible to get comps on stuff like this. So I'm gonna pass. Alright guys, only in Minnesota. Actually, I think a bunch of the guys that were on this team, is a little hint for you. The gold medal team used some of these things. It's Balance Plus, and at first I thought it was like a weird chair or a leaning post or something. It is a curling broom. If you don't know what curling is, look it up. It's basically sweeping the ice. These things are like super high tech, composite, carbon fiber. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I want 40 bucks for it, so they're just no comp, so I'll pass. Cool. I've been looking for We Guitar Hero forever. We've got 2 guitars. I just actually bought a We Guitar, like actually whole console stand. I'll have to show it to you, maybe it's in the car. It's pretty cool, but I cannot find a We Guitar Hero game to go with the guitars we've got in the system. It's been driving me crazy. Just leaving the Goodwill, and it always pays. If you ever are in doubt, double check your merch. Because I looked at those American Tourister bags that I thought were really cool, and they are. But the big bag didn't have the strap, and without the shoulder strap, I wanted to sell them as a pair, and I think if people are really serious about wanting to take them as luggage on a flight, they're going to want the shoulder strap. I did pop on these 2 clubs, both of them that I already showed you earlier in the video. And here's the deal I was talking about before. Alright, I bought this earlier. This is that Wii storage tower. Bought it from a guy, local Craigslist deal. Actually, it was Facebook Marketplace. Got that for 10 bucks. I'm going to bundle that, I believe. Though it is new in the box, I can probably get 50 bucks for it on eBay. So that is it for today. We'll see you on the next one. I'm Brett from Rock and Roll Resale. Make sure to follow us, subscribe if you like the videos, and we'll see you next time.